Really, there is no other way to say it.
Hollywood lost a legend. Williams is revered for his work in comedies and dramas alike.
Tonight, anyone who knew him is shocked by what happened.
That includes one Tucsonan who tonight is sharing his story with Night on Your Side. Maggie Vespa joins us from our newsroom with more.
Guy, Stella, anyone who watched his work, or in my case, loved his work, knew Robin Williams as the ultimate funny man, a comedic chameleon. Well, longtime film critic and Tucson native Jim Ferguson also knew him as just a genuinely nice guy. He calls it his ego wall, and it's not hard to see why. Decades of one-on-ones with Hollywood royalty deck this hall of Jim Ferguson's Tucson home. Still, he says one sit-down
he's laughing, yeah,
has always stood out.
Hi, man.
Good to see you, mate.
Thank you, Mom. You ask who's your easiest person, the best interview, it's always Robin. It's always Robin Williams.
In preparation for this interview, Ferguson dug up a few of his own.
Who's your daddy? There you go.
I saw Robin start at 8 o'clock in the morning and do like 50 interviews, and he was just as up on the 50th as he was on his first.
Over the years, he's interviewed Robin Williams roughly a dozen times. Here for 1 hour photo.
With the big O. The big O. The Oscar.
Oh, man, don't go there.
Yeah, I'm going to
Way
go
early,
there.
Daddy.
I know it's way early.
You can't throw that pitch out
But
now.
I'm going to throw it in.
First inning.
No, he always asks everybody, how do you want me to be? Funny? Do you want me to be sad? Into character? I'll do whatever you want. And he would. He would.
Though often those interviews, in true Robin Williams fashion, went in directions unforeseen.
When you look at the photographs that you've taken over the years, you can actually a lot of times remember the exact moment. Oh,
Yeah.
that's the time Uncle Phil pissed in the punch bowl. But that was a bad Thanksgiving anyway.
Like the time Ferguson mentioned he and his wife had just returned from Ireland.
And he took off. He said, what was it like? How were the taxi cab drivers? And then he did a taxi cab driver, and he was doing all these skits and everything about, you know, going to the Guinness Brewery, and it was one funny thing, and he had me rolling, and everybody else, the camera people, everybody, you know.
With those memories in mind, Ferguson says tonight's headlines dealt a stunning blow.
I feel very sad today. I can't understand it. There's just so much to live for.
Tragically, it's a feeling Ferguson is accustomed to. Among those photos on his wall, other stars whose lives ended too soon. Tonight, he says he hopes the spotlight does some sort of service.
I hope that we can learn, or people can learn from what depression is all about and how bad, how it affects people so badly, that they could do that.
I want to thank Jim Ferguson for sharing that story with us. In addition to all those memories, by the way, he also shared one with us that he wishes he had. The night about 12 years ago, he says, when Robin Williams strolled into Tucson's Laughs Comedy Cafe unannounced and asked if he could try some new material. He ended up performing for 2 hours, and all Williams asked for in return was a free drink. Live in the newsroom, I'm Maggie Vespa, KGUN-9 on your side.